My name is sethkbani, and today I'm going to show you how to design this.
Alright guys, so let's step into Photoshop. Let's start with today's video. And so let's go to Photoshop and then let's click on create new. And then I want you to set here to inches, set here to 48, set here to 48. Now I'm going to use it for social media handles, but just in case I got it printed, and these are the dimensions I'm going to use. And then 72 over here, RGB here, and then click on create. Also, you like to go to view and then go to new guide layout, and then set here to 4, 1 inch across, and then click on OK. Sweet. Now the first thing we are going to do is with our background, and I would like to right click here and pick my rectangular tool and then draw something like this, and then perhaps rotate it. That's Ctrl T, rotate it that way, and then draw it this way. I'll double click it and I'll give it this particular color code 083461, and then click on OK. Then I'll click on a new layer and then right click here and pick ellipse tool, hold shift and then draw a circle like this. Click on my move tool and then move it somewhere here. Double click it and then come and pick this color. Maybe I'll drag it a little bit in as well. Now with this background, you can always come back and then work on it. Let's call it BG. Alright, let's start with our images and our elements. Let's see, hold shift and then draw a very perfect circle and then move it somewhere here. Now I'll come and then pick the washing machine and drag it in there. Since this is a laundry flyer or whatever you want to call it, maybe a signpost or something like that. Since this for laundry, you want it to look quite interesting. So I want to bring the laundry machine in there. I'm not going to clip it to it, but then I'll double click here and I'm going to give it color white. If possible, let me give it a little bit grayish as well, not too white. Okay, and then I'll duplicate it and then drag it up here. Okay, now I'll click on U or my rectangular tool, make sure the fill is off, and then the stroke, choose let's click here. Which color should we choose? For a 9FF5, then click on OK. And then the size over here, you want to give it 77.5, enter. Great. And then over here, this one, double click it and then let's give it some drop shadow, and then let's make sure here is color black. Nice. And then the opacity, let's give it 69, and then the angle should be 90. Also the distance here should be 16, and then the spread here should be 38, and then the size should be 158. Click on OK. You're going to have it like this. I want you to give this one a mask, also give this one a mask. Nice. Now I want you to hold Control and click over here. Now leave the control, make sure you click on your brush or the B word, and then caps lock off as well. Increase the size a little bit. Go here and then pick a soft round brush. Let's reduce it a little bit. Now what do I want to do? I want to click over here and then make sure here is color black, and then delete this side. Also make sure the opacity and the flow is 100. Where is it? I want to delete this one. Let's see, something like that. And then also over here, I can see sticking out over here. You want to clean it as well. And then that's basically it. Over here, you want to make sure here is also color white, and then you want to bring this side in. Okay, so guys, that's it. Let's put it in a group and then let's call it laundry machine or washing machine. And then let's start with our photos. So let me click here and then let me drag it somewhere here. Perhaps I would like to resize it a little bit as well. Then draw it somewhere here. Click on my ellipse to hold shift and then draw something like this. And then put it somewhere here. Duplicate it. And then over here, click on U, go here, make sure the fill is off. And then the stroke over here, I want you to give it 34 over here. And then over here, set it to white. Nice. And then the one beneath it, let's set it to maybe black so that we can distinguish it. Let's put it in a group. Let's call it 1. Duplicate it. And then this one, drag it somewhere here. This one, drag it somewhere here. Enlarge it a little bit. Drag it somewhere here. Duplicate it again, drag it somewhere here. Enlarge it a little bit. Then duplicate it again, drag it somewhere here. This time enlarge it really well. Enlarge it really well. 1, 2, 3. Control T, and then let's take it and see. Okay. Let's put all in a group and let's call it photos. Now I'd like to open this one. The first, let's call this 2. Let's call this 3. Let's call this 4. Open the first one, click over here and then go. Let's pick this, drag it in there and then release it. Clip it to it. Close it, open this one, click here and let's drag the other one into it as well. Clip it to it. Close it, click over here as well. Drag this one. And then something like this. And then we are not going to clip this one to it, but then let's double click here. Let's change it to color white. Also, I want you to hold control and click over here and then zoom in. Give it a mask over here. Pick your brush, make sure caps lock is off, and then also make sure here's color black. And the flow and the opacity are all 100, and then let's mask this side. Okay. Now I also want you to hold control again, click here, and then over here give it a mask. Now over here, let's close this one. Let's go to 4, click over here and then go and then pick this, drag him in there, and then let's resize him. Nice. Clip it as well. Okay, I want to give him also a hue and saturation. Clip it to it. The reason why I want to do so is because of his green. I want just many other colors, but green, I don't want green to be part of it. I don't want the color scheme, I don't want green to be part of it. So I want to change the color of green. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click here, add master, go to green. That way I can work on the green alone. I'm going to set here to 80. Nice, you can see it's changing. And then I'm going to even deepen it up by typing 58 over here. Nice. And just like that, we have it from green to blue. And then let's close it. So we are done with our photos. Let's bring our logo in there. I like to type over here kingdom and paste it there. Open my character. And then we're going to use Montserrat. Click over here. We're going to use extra bold. The font size, we are going to use 271. The tracking, let's leave it at 0 over here. Click here to make it all caps. If it's not caps already, click over here and come and choose this blue color here as well. And then let's draw it in like that. push it somewhere here. Great. Let's put it in a group. Now let's type here, and then let's pick laundry and cleaning service. Paste it there, drag it in there. Now with this one, we are using Montserrat again, but we are not going to use extra bold. Let's make it semi bold. Nice one, nice contrast. Let's type 93 over here, and then the tracking, let's leave it at 0. Click over here, let's choose black, and then let's take this one away. Let's click over here to make it quite bolder a little bit, and then let's move it somewhere in the middle of everything. Drag it somewhere here. Also like to go and pick our logo here, push it in there like that, drag it up here. I want to double click it, and then I'll go to color overlay, click over here and pick this color and click on OK, click on OK. Now I also want to align it nicely to everything. Great. And close it. Now I would like to double click everything and then give it stroke. Now the stroke, we are going to set the size over here to 40. We're going to set here to color white, and then we're going to change here to outside, the opacity 100%, and then the blending mode to normal, and then OK. That way, even if we move it around, it will still be legible. We'll still be able to see it. In fact, why don't I increase the size a little bit more, you know? Yeah, that makes sense, right? Okay, so we are done with our logo. Let's bring in this bubble as well, drag it here, leave it somewhere here, reduce it drastically, leave it somewhere here. I like to go to my blending modes and choose linear dodge. Let me see. Yeah, I'll leave it like that. Pick rectangular tool and then draw this here, double click it and then choose color white. Maybe pull it down a little bit, zoom in, and then I would like to type here and then pick this, paste it there, drag it in there, put my character. We are still using Montserrat, and then the size over here is extra bold. That's the style, extra bold. Okay, and then over here let's make it 174. Nice one. And then the track, let's leave it over here also at 0. Click over here, let's choose this blue, and then that's it. Let's drag it somewhere here. I would also like to go and pick this, drag it in there, and then resize it, and then drag it here like that. Now, one of the things you have to look at is the size of everything. Let's bring this one down. So you can see I brought a line down. I made sure everything is sitting on that particular line. That way I can reduce this to also match the size of it. If possible, I can make it invisible and then draw this line over here so that it picks this exact height. Pick this one, and then let's push it in slightly to make sure it fits everything. Nice one. Now we can click on this and pick this one, the white side, and then give it a new layer, and then I'll pick my brush tool, come here and pick this particular color 52000E. Click on OK, and then on this layer I'll just brush it, Ctrl D to deselect it, and then that's it. Now I like to duplicate this and then drag it like that. Also like to go and pick my WhatsApp icon and drag it there like that. Now you want the WhatsApp icon to hit here, and then also drag this one to hit there as well. That way everything looks proportionate, and then you look like somebody who knows what he's doing. Okay, now it looks here. These two, I would merge it together That way it looks like it's together like that. Control T. Let's see. Now we can put everything, align it nicely over here, and then type over here. Go and then let's pick this one, and then let's paste it there. I would like you to drag it down. Go over here. Let's pick color black. Nice contrast as well. We are still using Montserrat, but then we are going to change the font style a little bit. We are going to use semi bold for it. We're going to change here to 57, and then the tracking, let's use 400 as well, and then that is pretty much it. Let's Control T, send it up a little bit, and then come and pick this, drag it in there, and then let's click here and then select just the Facebook. Control J, delete this one, right click and convert to smart object. That way when we resize it, it doesn't pixelate. And then let's resize it. Now also zoom in, and then let's make sure falls in there nicely. Now we can do what we have to do. Control T, and then let's put it here. Okay, it looks good so far. Yeah, it looks good so far. I feel like I will still have to adjust these a little bit, but then when we get there we will cross it. And so let's put all this in a group. Let's see, drag this one in there as well. Let's go with contacts. Sweet. Now let's start with our list of services we offer and paste it here. This time I'm not going to use Montserrat. I'm going to use intro regular, and then I'm going to keep here 0. Also I'll keep the size 113, and then the tracking, like I said, is 0. Click over here, let's set it to black if it's not black already, and then let's push it somewhere here. Okay, let's see. Now it's not legible, so what we can do is click here and then pick rounded rectangular 2, and then just draw something like that. Okay, now it's going to give us this. I want you to click this one, make sure this is off, set here to 0, set here to 0, set here to 120, set here to 120. Nice. Drag it underneath it, double click it, and make sure it's color white. Now let's zoom in. If possible, bring our rules as well. Control T. Drag this one here, drag this one here. Exactly. Maybe drag this one here, drag this one here a little bit, and then click over here. You want it to be in the middle of everything as well. So I think this is good. I think this is good. Okay, so what we are going to do is we're going to push it somewhere here, or let's drag it somewhere here, and let's work on the rest. So I'm going to click on this and then this, and then resize it, send it up somewhere here. Okay, that way I can send this up. I'll click over here, and then let's pick residential cleaning, paste it here, and then as usual I am going to use Montserrat for it. So open here, click over here, let's use Montserrat for it, and then semi bold over here, and then 93 over here, tracking 0, click over here, set it to white, and then zoom in again. Right click here and go to custom shapes. I want you to click over here and then drag this side until it becomes quite lengthy. I want you to pick this one. If you can't find all these things, click here and click on all. It's going to show. Click over here and then let's zoom in. Hold shift and then just draw it like that. Duplicate it and then send it like that. Okay, double click here, choose white, double click here, choose white, and then bring it over here. Want to bring it somewhere here. Also click over here, make sure it is left aligned. It makes your work quite easier. Let's name it 1. Duplicate it. In fact, the two of them, let's drag it here, let's drag it here. This one, let's drag it here. Let me zoom out, let me see. I think this is good. I think this is good. Okay, so let's go, let's pick this, paste it there, close it, duplicate it, and then bring it down, duplicate again, and then bring it down. Now let's open this one, pick this one, great, pick this one, great. Now what do we got to do? Let's put everything in a group. Let's call it cleaning, and if possible drag it down a little bit. That means that I'll have to enlarge these quite more. Then probably would like to duplicate this and drag it somewhere here as well. Let's call it laundry. Open it, and then perhaps I'll delete this one and then drag it down further. Now let's open one, and then let's pick professional, paste it there. Oh no, no. I in it. There's it. Alright, paste it there. Perhaps I'll pick laundry as well. Over here, paste it there, and then try and keep it in the middle of everything. Close it, go to this, pick dry cleaning, paste it there, pick stain remover, paste it there, and then push it a little bit to that side as well. And I think we are done with those side. But then before we are done, let's go to the gradient map and then click here, then click here, set here to 0.80706, and then click here, set here to FFF9F2, and then let's go here, let's set it to soft light. And ladies and gentlemen, we are done with this particular flyer or signpost, whatever you want to call it. But if you love this video, please hit the bell icon and subscribe to this channel as well. I love you all guys. See you in the next tutorial. Peace.